Today's date is June 18th, 2014. I'm just taking this video picture here of my camping area, my hiking area. Okay. In order to prove the integrity of it, to show you the landscape concerning it, to prove that the tent is here. Okay. And that even though a couple things are here in reference to items being outside of the tent, they are kept in a clean, orderly fashion. And they're only there because I'm actually going through them to get ready to move them. Today's date again is June 18th, 2014. And my name is Leslie Williams. And target victim and activist concerned of the crimes of organized stalking. This video applies for every single day, night, morning, afternoon, every 24-hour calendar day period that I am still living at this location, this hiking location. I'll explain why I'm making this video in a second and why I'm making the statements that I'm making in a second. I'm showing you right now, as I'm trying to get out my backpack out of this tent, I'm showing you the physical integrity of the tent on the inside. The ceiling, the back walls, side walls, okay, the front of the tent, okay, the door. In fact, let me just show you this really fast. They came down here and slashed up the door of the tent on February 27, 2014. I had to fix it with electrical tape and produce ties. Okay. But other than that, okay, you can see that the tent is in one piece. Okay, in reference to, they came down here and slashed it with a knife, and or whatever it is they use. I'm showing you this video applies for every single 24 calendar day period, day and night. Each day is 24 hours. So for every day while I am at this specific hiking location, which I've been at since October 2012, this video applies to it. This video also applies not only to proving this tent is here and that it's in one piece and it's always locked up when I leave during the day, which I'm getting ready to do is lock it up because I'm getting ready to leave. But I also have some other property that's hidden close by, completely out of sight. Now, the reason why I'm making all this video and making all these statements is because I am a target, I am a victim, and I am an activist, okay, of organized stalking, which can also be termed as gang stalking. Hold on a second, I gotta zip up this tent. I gotta put the lock on it too, so now, I have hundreds of dollars of equipment that is stored at this area, completely out of sight, outside, that's not inside the tent. Now, you can see the tent is locked up, okay? The hundreds of dollars worth of property is camping material, camping goods, clothes, backup support material. This is showing you the tent that is now locked up. I'm going to pull the black garbage bag in front of it. It's not actually a garbage bag, it's actually weatherization sheets that I used liquid tape and produce ties to tie together for weatherization, to use them as weatherization material. Now, I am gang stalked at this area. The fourth hiking area I've been gang stalked to. I'm in La Jolla. I apologize, my hair is not combed because I just took off my hat. We're gonna see if any event transpires at this area, especially while my Medicare review is being reviewed. Hold on. This motorcycle's a pain in the ass. Here he comes, hold on. Okay, now I am subject to overt harassment at this area. Now, you can go to YouTube and type in gang stalking bullying on steroids in order to be able to see that individual talking about how he's being subjected to gang stalking. And you'll clearly be able to see that he's stating that he's harassed everywhere he goes. even by his own neighbors at his own home, and that he had to move because of it. And about, I'd say about 4 or 5 months ago, I found out online that they made that guy homeless. Now you can go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and how they create homelessness of targets. It's all over the internet. Just research it and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. And they do it by getting landlords and property owners on board, using different techniques to cause the evictions and or baiting the target to move out as a result of the non-stop harassment and break-ins that the target might experience. Actually does experience. And if they don't feel comfortable with using those methodologies to make the target move, they will steal the rent. That's what they did with me. Rent that was mailed, certified mail, return receipt. Go to Google and YouTube and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and mail theft and mail delayment, and then organized stalking or gang stalking and postal employees. Alright, so what I'm doing is I am literally showing you that I am still at this area, the area that I've been hiking at since late October 2012. I did move about 96% of my property from this area, but since right now I'm being reviewed, hold on. Since right now I'm being reviewed through California Medi-Cal, which is state insurance, I'm going to stay here until that review comes back to where they say, you know, to where there's no problems, okay? Because you got to prove your residency. Not that when I move, when I move, all my other hiking areas that I have set up are still in San Diego County. I just don't want the state to know if I can avoid it right now where I'm going to be moving to, because they might attempt to use it against me. Go to Google and YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at Social Services. And what you're going to be listening for in those YouTube videos and what you're going to be reading in the blogs that come up is that what they do in part around me, concerning me, in order to remind me that I'm a gang stalking target, is literally getting around me everywhere I go and repeating gang stalk in specific ways, in the same exact identical way everywhere I go, and I got the 800 audio files to prove it. Now, what they'll do is gang stalk a target to motel rooms, apartments, hiking areas, and just aggravate the shit out of them non-stop every day, as much and as often as possible. And they believe that that will motivate the target to move. If they see that that's not working, they will then begin to steal the target's property or damage it. Or they'll contact the property owner of this property and have them come out, and a trespass notice will be put on the tent when I leave. Or they'll act like somebody's stumbling across me as a result of hearing me or seeing me. And or they might use a neighbor from up off the hill or across the street, or any neighbor that might just be conveniently walking by, jogging by, or whatever, or a car breaking down or running out of gas. These events are called staged events and gang stalking expeditions, and the actual method is called street theaters. Google it. All right, I gotta go. So basically what I'm saying is, let's see if I come home on any date while I'm at this area, which is got a code number and code name attached to it. The code word is GILL times 2. I'm a woman, not a man, HA location. And I know you don't understand that because no one is meant to understand that. I'll expose why it's being used and what it is once I move from here, and then my viewers will completely understand it. Just trust me, okay? I'm doing it for legal and strategic purposes because I've made email predictions about this hiking area. If I can conceal the identity of it, and then what I predict comes true, it'll show that I was literally gang stalked at this specific location, because the code word doesn't describe the location. Did I get this code word out of a book? That's a question. Now, it's also got a code number attached to it. Now, so we're going to see if any problems transpire that causes me to move, especially before the redetermination about if I'm still eligible for Medi-Cal, which I should be because nothing's changed in reference to any of my benefits, my income, or my living situation, okay, or my residency. So they might try and stage an event here to cause me to move or bait me to move by stealing my stuff. That way, Social Services can say, well, there is a technical problem with your review papers, so as a result, you need to reapply, and since you're reapplying, you got to prove to us again where you live. See what I'm saying? And that's done for documentation purposes because of syndicated probate control, which is one of the motivations that they have for the target, and which is one of the main reasons why the homelessness is created. Racketeering, insurance fraud, human trafficking, the whole 9 yards. I gotta get, I'm in San Diego, California. Hold on. Now, I've already made numerous videos detailing and explaining the motivations behind why all this is happening. So all you got to do is research my videos online, and I literally got to get, because I'm already running behind schedule. This video applies for the entire continued time of while I'm living here, pertaining to property being stolen, property being damaged, trespassing notices being put here, any event that causes the police to be called, no matter who's used as a buffer between me and the police, or who's used as a witness to any event that occurs, or who's used in the event. Again, staged events in gang stalking are called street theaters. And all you got to do is go to Google and type in neighbors in gang stalking, and look at what comes up. Look at how many Google generated responses come up. I literally got to literally stop talking so I can get. I do appreciate listening, and have a nice day, and God bless you.